So this is Year 11, Homework 10 for my maths group. Obviously you'll notice on the first page it says don't settle for a grade 7. First thing I want to say there is I'm not being rude about a grade 7, but there are some students in the class that want an 8 or a 9. You know, if you sit back and do just bits of your homework and try a bit but don't really go for it, you might only get a 7 when you're capable of more. So that's what that's about there. So just see if you can step up and maybe get an 8 or a 9. On to question 1. We talked about this in class last week actually, and I can't be clearer than this. No algebra, no marks. No working out, no marks. If you do not form two equations and solve those two equations to produce the answers to this question, it's of no interest if you get the right numerical answers. You could just sit and work them out. Just guessing numbers would get you there. Please show two equations and solve them simultaneously to get the marks on that question. On to question 2. Rounding. Right, this is important. If you put extra zeros where there shouldn't be, you get no marks. If you miss zeros out where there should be zeros, you get no marks. It does matter. I think some of you are still thinking, oh, it's the same number, so what? Rounding is a skill. It's something that crops up at the end of lots of different questions, so please make sure you round your numbers properly. And this is causing some issues for maybe a third of the students in our group. So we definitely need to look at it until we stop getting it wrong. On to question 3. Completing the square. Split this up into 2 sections. You should all get these first 2 right. When you have to factorise the 3 out here or the 5 out here, it starts to get more difficult, and we're looking at students that are bordering on the sort of work I would expect a Year 12 student to be finding a little bit tricky, particularly here with this where it doesn't even divide by 5, so you've got fractions there. Slightly awkward. Give it a go. The minimum you should be getting right are these 2, and it would be nice if you could get C and D correct. Also, on to question 4. A random topic that we've not done for some time. I think the last time you saw this was in Year 10. If you want to look at a Google or YouTube video or something on it, I would search for how to estimate the mean in GCSE maths and have a look at a video, maybe search it on the internet. And make sure you know how to do this topic. It's a relatively simple topic for this group, but you either know how to do it or you don't, and you don't want to be losing marks on something easy like this. So you've got to work out the mean number of hours of TV watched by the people that were in this survey. That's it then. As usual, come and see me at break time if you're stuck or you need any help.